Carlos who had served for us, so remember to thank them. I just got back from Sacramento, so yeah, it was exciting. I went over to my friend Trista's house to celebrate her 22nd birthday, and so I was in Sacramento all weekend. It was very entertaining. I left early Friday morning to then head down to Santa Rosa, which to go see my friend Bianca and see her place, all that stuff. And then from her place, we drove over to Sacramento, just so I didn't have to drive so much and I can have my car, you know, in Santa Rosa. And so we drove over to Sacramento, had a good first night because we didn't get there until like 10, 11. Had a good time, you know, had a couple drinks, got to chill, got to talk. And then on Saturday was her birthday. And so we had some breakfast. It was also a day for her for dress fittings. Since her wedding is in August, Tristan's wedding is in August, she wanted to have all her bridesmaids. We had 3 out of the 5 because 2 of them just couldn't make it. And so we all went to Alfred Angelo's and we tried on some bridesmaids dresses. It was a lot of fun, you know. I mean, sometimes their sizes make you think that you're a giant balloon and others think that you're a tiny little twig. The only reason why we did go to Alfred Angelo's was because she had dresses that she wanted to get that we were going to get online, right? Dresses that she found, she really liked, thought would go really well. She's like, okay, sweet, we're gonna get these ones, da, 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 da. And then like a month later, one of the bridesmaids, or like a couple days to like a month later, one of the bridesmaids calls her and is like, hey, guess what? I'm pregnant! And it's like, oh, okay. Yay! I mean, it's a joyous thing, but at the same time, it's like, fuck. Because she's gonna be like 8 months preggo or already have child by the time of her wedding. And so it's like, now we have to see if we can modify the dress, if da-da-da-da-da, you know, all that fun stuff. And so, like I said, we went to Alfred Angelo's, got to try on some really pretty dresses. The attendant there didn't seem very, I don't know if it's just because I've never been to a dress fitting before or what, but not to be rude, but she seemed to be having an off day. Oh, rest in peace, little dear. Because like we had me, maid of honor, we had maternity, and then we had a bridesmaid. And like for the first 5 minutes, she didn't know who was getting what for a dress. And then we had to like switch dressing rooms like 2 or 3 times because she's like, oh wait, no, this one's it was really weird. I don't know if it's just because it seemed too complicated or what. I don't know. So that was entertaining. And after that, I got to go to In-N-Out. Yes, In-N-Out. I only ever get In-N-Out like once a year, just about. And that's whenever I either go to my grandmother's in Redding or when I go visit them for her birthday. And so, yeah, it was exciting. I love In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out so much. So, got to have that little fun thing. You know, I was actually reminiscing a couple of days ago about In-N-Out and how, you know, my grandparents and I, whenever my sister and I would stay with our grandparents, it was kind of a tradition for us to go to In-N-Out, maybe about once or twice a week, to get lunch. Because, you know, my grandfather, he was an electrician, he would always be, you know, out working, and my grandmother, she would stay at home. And so to go spend time with our grandfather, we'd go meet him out for lunch. And so, I remember when we were little, In-N-Out would have these like little sticker packets that you can do. And so they have like, you know, either little puzzles or you can do little people or like little scenarios or whatever. And I was reminiscing about that. I was like, I'm kind of curious if they still have that. They do, that is awesome. Considering not a lot of stuff has changed for them in a really long time. If they still have that, that is like memories. So many memories. So, yeah. So we did that, and then, excuse me. place, had a pure romance party. It was interesting. It's kind of like a education slash, you can buy stuff. So like she had one of her friends who is kind of like a Mary Kay party, you know. They would show you stuff, they will, you know, do all that, and then they'll see if you want to buy any of the products that they have. Well, this is a pure romance party, and so it's more towards sex, to be fully honest. It's more towards sex. So it was very interesting. It was very fun. Learned some new things, which is always entertaining, and it was very interesting. I also got some information from her about you know, what she wanted to do, because she wants, the consultant, she wanted to be a what was it? I guess you could say a sexologist, if you would, like just educate people about, you know, how to prevent certain STDs, how to do all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And that's really admirable. You know, I understand education. Scientific education is the best way to go for it, because there are still a lot of states who go purely on abstinence. And it's like, you don't understand the full thing of sex, do you? I'm sorry, but human curiosity cannot be withstained by abstinence. Yeah, abstinence. So, you know, it was really cool. And so I got some information from her, and possibly some other things for John's little sister. So she really wants to do sexology and all that stuff too. So there are, you know, I have some info now for her if she is interested. So did that. That was a fun little thing. And then her party started, right? And so we kind of sat at home. We had a couple of drinks. We were playing Cards Against Humanity for a little bit. Played a little bit of Halo. Had some fun. That was weird. Had some fun. All that good stuff. And wow, it's really 11:07 already. Damn. And then once it got a little later in the night, we went, got a little drunk, and we went to Taco Bell because one of her friends brought over Taco Bell before she went to work. And it's like, oh, Taco Bell, need Taco Bell. And so we went to Taco Bell because we had to have Taco Bell. And then we went to the Silver Dollar to go see one of her friends who was doing security, because I guess they were doing some event. And it was really weird because one of the security guards, you couldn't go into the Silver Dollar. They were having a little courtyard thing that they were doing, and so you couldn't go into the Silver Dollar. You had to go into the courtyard thing around through the back door of the Silver Dollar. And he wouldn't let us in because for a while there was a $5 charge to get in. And it's like, well, I really don't want to have to pay $5 to go see a friend or to enter this place because we're not really here for this. But the girls really had to go pee, and so the bouncer luckily was like, you know what, go ahead and go inside, go ahead and use the bathroom. And so we went to the bathroom, came back out, you know, trying to get a hold of our friend, and finally we got a hold of him, and the bouncer was finally like, actually, the charge is over now, so you're welcome to go inside, as long as you guys have your IDs. And we're like, okay, whatever. And so we went in, found the friend, talked to him for a little bit, and then we went inside and we had 2 shots. Well, I only had 1 shot. Tristan had 2. We each got what was called a blowjob shot. That is really hard to take. I'm sorry, it looks really easy, but like the whipped cream, it gets stuck in your throat, and mine just totally came out my nose. It was horrific. It was horrible. But we all had a blowjob shot, and then Tristan, of course, had to get her birthday shot because it was still her birthday. And after the Silver Dollar, we went home. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and so Tristan's like, I have to go to bed because I have to actually work at 7 o'clock in the morning. And so, yeah, went back home, all went to bed, and the next morning, Bianca and I headed back out, and then I drove all the way back up last night. And then when I got home, the boys got home. They went to Ruth Lake for camping because it was my roommate's annual camping trip. And so they got back, And of course, everyone was back, so we had to go to sushi. So we went to Sushi Boat, and we went and saw Nice Guys in the theaters. That was really funny. It was a good time. So, all right, I have to go do some fun stuff at GameStop, so I don't get late for work. I will see all of you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and remember to smile. All right, bye bye.